Hello students, I am JVN Nehal Mittal and today I'm going to teach you about justification in tort. So when you talk about justification in tort, we will be covering the defenses that are used. So let's begin. So, whenever a case is brought against the defendant for the commission of a tort and all the essential elements of that wrong are present, then the defendant would be held liable for the same. Even in such cases, the defendant can avoid his liability by taking the plea of the defenses available under the law of torts. So, some defenses are particularly relating to some offenses. In the case of defamation, the defenses available are fair comment, privileges, and justification. So, when a plaintiff is bringing an action against the defendant for a tort committed by him, so he will be held liable for it if there exist or if there is all the essential ingredients that are necessary to for a tort, and all of these exist, then it will be for the wrong conducted, and the plaintiff can bring an action against the defendant, and all the essential elements ingredients will exist which is required for that wrong. But there are some defenses that are available to the defendant, to him, using which he can ab- absolve himself from the liability arising out of the wrong that is committed. So these defenses are called general defenses in the law of tort, and these defenses are: first, voluntary non-fit injury or the defense of consent; second, wrongdoer is the plaintiff; third, inevitable accident; fourth, act of God; fifth, private defense; sixth, mistake; seventh, necessity; and the last one is statutory authority. That's all. In the next session, we are going to discuss all these defenses in detail. Thank you.